Hi, our fellow couples in business. This is Corlette.
And I'm Nick.
All right, we're just kicking off a new series in our blog, our first blog. We wanted to talk about common setbacks between business partners, couples in business, and we wanted to focus on the types of disagreements with emphasis on undefined roles.
Yeah, so undefined roles can be a big challenge when couples are working together. So it's definitely good to figure out who's going to be the lead and who's going to kind of follow. So that way you can kind of know what roles each individual is going to have once the journey begins.
And we just wanted to recap it, but make sure you guys go to check out the blog and see the full blog with all the details. But just to recap on how to combat that issue and to not have such a setback in disagreeing on undefined roles, the first thing that you would want to do is brainstorm and know what roles you actually need in your business. That helps so you can stay focused and you won't be all over the place.
And second is to just figure out what each person enjoys to do and what experience and skills they may have on working on various projects and working together as a couple. So that's definitely important to kind of determine that kind of upfront.
Yeah, and be open to communicate. I mean, be truthful about what you really see yourself doing. Don't just fall into place just because, somebody says you're good at this or you can do something, but you're really not enthused about it. Because it will show in the success of the business. So you want to be honest with yourself and with your partner.
And next, don't be afraid to delegate. Call in different people if you have to. Be upfront with your partner and tell them, hey, this is not something that I'm strong in, and I feel like we need to bring in someone else, or you can kind of lead this effort. So there's definitely no shame in your game. Just be upfront and don't be afraid to discuss your weaknesses and delegate if you have to.
Right, and just commit to the role. Like once you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, let's not come together and then nothing is done. So commit when you agree to do it. Make sure that you are fulfilling the role that you said you was going to do.
And lastly, assign the roles as needed. Go ahead and say, hey, I feel like this needs to be done by this person and that needs to be done by this person. So just kind of get that clarity up front, and that way you won't have any confusion as your journey begins.
And just remember why you started your business. You'll find your place in it when you know your true passion, and you'll continue to progress. So keep pushing and journey on, people.
Yep, awesome.
All right, read our blog.
Yes.